And here we are in Scott's garage. It's a cold night in January. So let's see what we can do to get a little heat going here and maybe think about some of our summertime activities. Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay, now I finally got the garage warmed up. And, you know, there's not much to do. It's freezing cold outside, and I stand here and stare at my bike and think how much I wish I could go out riding, but I can't even get out of the driveway because it's covered in ice. So, I figure what I'll do is I'll break out the old poor man's can opener, have myself a nice, cold beer, and I'm going to give a product review of the Trax Alu-Box. They're made by SW-Motech. I got them this past year for my 2008 Hayabusa. I do a good bit of touring on it. I've been up and down the East Coast from, I was as far south as North Carolina all the way up to Maine and over into New Brunswick, Canada. And I've made very good use of the bags. Anyone that tells you can't use a Hayabusa for touring, that's ridiculous. So let's go ahead and take a look at this product. Alright, now these parts that you see here, we have the boxes themselves, the two side cases. Those are the 45-liter side cases and a 38-liter top case. And there's the removable mounting brackets. Those all attached to the bike with quarter-turn screws. And over here on the bike itself, you can see when you have the boxes uninstalled, it's quite clean. The only things you have are these here. Have a mounting tab there. Mounting tab there. One down by the exhaust. And then there's an extra little frame around the license plate. You can see right there where the quarter-turn screws go. And although this part right here is removable, there's 4 screws there. There's 2 on each side. They use an Allen head screw to come off. I typically leave this rack on the bike. Okay, to do this install, you only need one tool, a flat blade screwdriver. Right. Just grab the rack like this, line it up with the bolt holes, and with these being quarter-turn spring-loaded screws, push on them and twist. Notice you can hear them lock into place. Okay, that side's on. And next up is putting on the top rack. As you can see, it's indented here. There's an opening here that slides right in. Push on it. It's a nice snug fit. Then running these quarter-turn screws. And finally, the rack on the other side of the bike. Gently get it into place. Alright, that's all there is to it. Now I'm going to go ahead and install the first box. As you can see, there are spots here on the back of the box where they slide over these rounded hooks. All you do, line those up, Once they're on, you have to unlock the latch, flip it over, pull it back, take the key out, the bag's locked on. Gonna repeat that procedure for this side of the bike. That one's locked on now. Finally, here's the top case. It's got cutouts here at the bottom. All you need to do is just set it on there. Unlock that. There's a little latch here. You got to put the hook over. Lock it in place. And we're good to go. Now the bike's totally outfitted. And there we are. The boost is all kitted up, ready to go. The bags are large. However, they are designed that it's not too bad to see on your side view mirrors, even with the stockers, which I still have. Now when you start putting gear on top with these hooks we have available here, there and there, I'll strap a tent or a sleeping bag or something on. Then it's a little difficult to see behind you. I should probably have some mirror extenders or something to that effect. But, you know, when money permits, maybe I'll do those upgrades too. And as you can see here, ingress and egress isn't too bad. You gotta kick your leg up a little higher so you don't kick the boxes. But it's well worth it. It's worth it to have all my gear. I get to put my riding pants, extra layers of clothing, extra sleeping gear, and it doesn't look ridiculous. I don't have a big hiking backpack on to try and carry that gear. These boxes, they were a little salty. The whole setup ran me about $1,300. Yes, it's a lot of money. But it's worth it. If you plan on doing any touring, I would highly recommend this. And for now, I think I'll get back to drinking my beer. And in case you're wondering, yes, the side bags are big enough to hold a 30-pack of your favorite beer.